Is Sasha Banks, the boss, done with WWE? Certainly looks like it as of right now. Hey guys, this is the AEW here, Aaron Warrior, presenting to you latest SmackDown, my wrestling channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and also smash that like button down below. It gets more people to know my videos and channel. Yeah, right? And make sure to share this out with your friends, family, colleagues, anybody in the world, especially into wrestling. This is a channel for them and you. Okay, okay. It looks like Sasha Banks, the boss, Mercedes Fernando, is done with WWE. It's done with WWE for now. Done. Her contract is up at the end of the year. Well, actually, January 1st, so the beginning of next year. So when her contract's up, she's not under WWE anymore. She's not an employee of WWE anymore. She could go anywhere, wherever she wants to do. And as you've been paying attention, she's been invited to Wrestle Kingdom, which is the beginning of next year. The first week of January of next year, Wrestle Kingdom. You're gonna have a women's title match on the card. Kairi Sane, former WWE superstar Kairi Sane, will be there. And Sasha Banks will be there in attendance only. But is it really be attendance only, or is there going to be something there? And now, as today, there's been reported that she has signed on for New Japan for more dates. It's not a contract with New Japan. This is coming from Meltzer of the Observer, Wrestling Observer. So that's from that. This is she signed up for more dates in New Japan after Wrestle Kingdom. Not to a contract. They have not signed her a contract because they cannot afford. Apparently, they cannot afford, but from she would want because obviously she'd be a huge star, a huge acquisition for New Japan, and they don't have the kind of money that they could pay her. So she's just on a pay by appearance basis in New Japan. So maybe she'll work a couple of New Japan matches here and there, but it's not under contract. Contract. And and I know a few months ago in June, July, August, they asked. There was a release going on. Waj from Wrestling Inc. said, "Oh, they were planning to release Sasha Banks," and that never came to fruition. They never did release Sasha Banks because they kept her on because maybe they were hoping to get something done with her. I guess. I didn't know she's been training in Mexico, making her eventual return. She's actually been living in Mexico for a month in training, while training there, obviously. Okay, so and that stuff it comes up. Apparently, what's holding up? They've been talking. WWE and Sasha Banks have been talking. Her representatives, they've been talking. What's holding up was pay. Pay was the issue, and she wanted to get more money. Understandably, she's one of the top female superstars in the company and in the world, and she's not just in WWE but outside WWE. I mean, she's shooting the Mandalorian. That's pretty big. That's a Star Wars kind of Star Wars universe. The Star Wars, is a huge fandom. She's a huge entity. So she has that kind of power, right? Star power. I mean, she's not a major character in it, but she's in a Star Wars universe. That's still pretty huge. It means she wants to do other things besides wrestling. And I know she's always been someone who has an interest and has talked about doing things with other stuff outside of wrestling that's not WWE. That's not WWE. Like other wrestling promotions, superstars, wrestlers from that are not part of WWE umbrella. And so this is possibly a sign for that she's done in WWE for now. Really for now. And there's a possibility that Paige, as you know, AEW, and I can say this, AEW is probably the only other company that could probably afford her full time in the contract because the cons have that kind of money, that kind of dough to pay up. There's gonna be a tag match between Paige and an unnamed partner versus Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker. Now there's an unnamed partner for Paige, and some are speculating it might be Sasha Banks. And that'd be fucking huge if it is Sasha Banks. That'd be huge. It's probably one of the biggest gets, maybe the biggest get AEW would get. And they could definitely afford her. And to me, as soon as she becomes a free agent, if she wants to get tied down to a contract, it's always going to be down to WWE and AEW. AEW is the closest thing to WCW in terms of competition to WWE. They're not at WCW's level, but compared to the other companies out there, New Japan, Impact, MLW, whatever, AEW is the second biggest. But they're not as big as WCW. It can be eventually one day. That was just a whole new level. But if you understand what I'm saying, they're WWE's biggest competition for the top talent in the world, especially top tier talent, super mega superstar talent, and that's what Sasha Banks is. Okay, and there's only two. If they come down to a bidding war, it's gonna be between those two. And I'm still gonna say WWE is gonna come to a deal with her. They're gonna continue talking after she becomes a free agent. Maybe let her do her date or whatever. And if they come to an agreement, the best way to get her back is maybe Royal Rumble. If they don't Royal Rumble, have her win it. That'd be if they get her back, it's number 30 in the Royal Rumble and have her win it. I think people will be really, really happy. Very happy. Because she's never really had a WrestleMania moment. She's been in some big WrestleMania matches. She's been Bianca Belair's big WrestleMania moment, but she has not had her WrestleMania moment. That's what I'm saying. But it looks like for now she's done. And it's possibly that I could see AEW getting her because she is a free agent. So if you said this a week or 2 weeks ago, I'm like, no, I think it's 100% she's going back to WWE. But now my stance has changed on it. I think there's a strong chance that she may end up in a different company, not New Japan because, like I said, the contract, the disappearances, pay-by-pay appearances, but AEW. But I still think there's a good chance she ends up back in WWE, but not as much as I had a few weeks ago. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. What do you think Sasha Banks does? Goes to AEW, comes back to WWE, stays in New Japan. Remember, subscribe if you're new, like, share, and comment below, guys. With that, AEW, Aaron Waters out. Take care, guys.